Jordan Peterson is one of the most influential voices in the world today, and he tweeted to Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, "Give them hell, come on." And then he made a video to explain himself in which he said that Trump should have gotten a Nobel Peace Prize. Like,
4 Arab countries recently signed the Abraham Accords, a Trump-era initiative that should have garnered that ex-president, for all his manifold faults, a Nobel Peace Prize. At least in a world where the likes of Barack Obama were deemed worthy of such an honor.
how can I like that guy? Let me start saying that I don't identify as a fan of Jordan Peterson, in that I would not blindly defend him and try to justify and rationalize actions that I think that are bad that he does, but I will try to understand them. If so many educated people, academics, scientists, entrepreneurs that have contributed so much to the world respect and appreciate that guy, there must be something to him. And I would be the first to attest that this guy is brilliant. I have listened to literally a few hundred, I don't think it's 1,000, but a few hundred hours of him talking or interviewing other people the last 8 years. There is so much good insight, there is so much nuance, and you may not be aware of how intellectually humble and reasonable he is, acknowledging his own fallacies, or at least that they exist. One of the most impressive things he said, and I keep remembering, is that even when he wins a debate with someone, even when he convinces someone or the audience about the position, it doesn't necessarily mean that he is correct. And he used the example with his wife, in which case sometimes his wife has a better point, but because he's a better debater, he can rationalize his point ahead to win, but he's still wrong. And he said that. So he has acknowledged that he's biased. He has acknowledged that hanging out with the conservative guys, which he signed up for millions and millions of dollars, is influencing his judgment. He has not acknowledged, but I have a very powerful hunch that his daughter, who runs his business and his brand, does a disservice to us. Maybe not to him, I don't know, but I'm very confident to say that she has helped him corrupt his values. I don't want to expand on that on this video, and I think it is important that he defends his daughter because she is his daughter, but I think her influence to him has given us, the world, selfishly speaking, as his audience, a worse Peterson than if she was a different person. Now, I do have a problem with those super influential guys that I do like and I do find insightful, including Jordan Peterson, Elon Musk, Joe Rogan. A lot of people hate them. I think they are net positive. But, in my opinion, it is very irresponsible for them to control their own Twitter, their own X. Because it is very, very well established. Sam Harris explains it best. Another guy I like, by the way, that some people disagree with me. Apparently, when you get into Twitter and you get sucked in, your brain changes. This is well documented. People say, I become a different person. I become kind of a short-tempered, reactive monster on Twitter. And it gets even the smartest people, even the most level-headed, even the most psychologically... Nobody's mentally stable and reasonable during the whole day. In fact, I would like to argue we are unreasonable most of our day. So all these guys, Peterson, Rogan, Musk, I think they should voluntarily have imposed to themselves at least 2 levels of checks, censorship controls, I don't know, to hire some people. If they do want to rage tweet from their toilet, they shouldn't allow themselves to post it before 2 layers of feedback approve of it. Why? Because, yes, they're smart, but they're humans. And when you're on Twitter, you're gonna tweet horribly stupid things, apparently. Looks like. How else can you explain that the most brilliant of people tweet stupid things? Most people explain it the other way around, that, oh, they are not so brilliant if they tweet something stupid. No. Brilliance is an extra. Think of your real life. I don't know if you're inspired by somebody in your family, hopefully. But the most brilliant person you know, I'm sure, says a lot of stupid things, especially in their personal time. And to have an audience of hundreds of millions of people reading your impulsive thoughts is very, very dangerous. It's the first time in the world that we have this weird asymmetry. Elon Musk's thought fart of 3 seconds can bankrupt companies. He shouldn't let himself have that influence inadvertently. He's just a human. Maybe the platform should do that. If you have a following more than 100,000 people, consider hiring some feedback people, some people you trust, some people that align with you ideologically, whatever you want. But they can say, you know what? Don't say it that way. Either don't say it at all, because why create this? No, it's not a good time. Or maybe put some further cushioning. I don't know. Nobody with huge influence should let themselves send out impulsive tweets. So this is not to defend Peterson's or Musk's tweets. This is to say that apparently this is happening. So either we don't have brilliant people at all, which I disagree with, or we have brilliant people who have failed to address the problem of having this huge influence. Back to Peterson, I think there may be around 10 points, 10 opinions of Peterson that I personally disagree with in various strengths and in various amounts of conviction. Okay, so what? There is another 100 things that not only I agree with, but educate me and inspire me. And I would never suggest someone to get all their information from Jordan Peterson, because even if brilliant, he's just one guy, and he definitely says stupid things. Because we all do, even the most brilliant of us. If you already hate Jordan Peterson, I don't think this video will change your mind. But if you understand what I'm saying and you appreciate the thoughts, please write a comment. If you do love Jordan Peterson and you feel like a fan and you want to defend him and rationalize all his careless, may I say stupid actions, which are not many, but because he has such a strong influence, they are bloated up a lot, which is completely normal, so he should be extra careful. I'm gonna provide more criticism. So David Pacman has made 2 videos which provide very legitimate criticism to Jordan Peterson. I try to watch and listen most of the criticism, but it's usually straw mans and personal attacks that don't say anything, or there's good points hidden in just horrible demeanor. But those 2 videos of David Pacman give very, very good criticism, so I'm gonna put them in the video description. But that's a man worth criticizing. That's a man worth finding his bad points, because he has so many good ones. But when he says something stupid or hurtful, we're like, wait a second, I thought you're supposed to be the good guy. Well, he's still the good guy. He's still the good guy. That was my 2 cents. I would really hope people don't take tweets so seriously. I know it's impossible because they do. But for example, I'm much more scared of the brain of Jeff Bezos. We don't know what Jeff Bezos thinks. We do know, in a way, Rogan and Musk and Peterson are much more honest because they cannot keep it to themselves. So they're honest in an impulsively stupid and potentially harmful way. And I do think they should censor themselves more. Voluntarily. But at least we know what they're thinking. It would be horrible, you know, it's like eavesdropping personal conversations. But these people just, let me tweet this personal shit. I thought, no, don't. Anyway, thank you for watching. And since we have the Israel-Palestine issue again, I'm gonna very confidently say, leave me alone. If you want a particular opinion, if you want me to condemn someone, if you want me to celebrate someone, if you want me to cry for someone. My understanding of the situation, even if I try to inform myself, is so shallow that the only thing I can do is to feel sadness and sorrow for the people who die. I don't believe so much in guilty death. I know our society really works that way, but the idea that we can kill 100 people of the same race, of the same religion, of the same location, because somebody else from that area attacked us first, is one of the ideas that drives me crazy. Even if we operate that way. Even in my island, in Creta, in the old times, if I kill your brother, you can kill my brother, It's like, what? You chase me personally, you leave my brother alone, he didn't do anything.